All right, class, so in this video what we're going to do is we're going to create a table. We're going to have to split this up in 2 or 3 videos. All right, so the first thing I want you to do is I want you to go up to your head tag, okay, and we've got to put another tag up here in between there. So if you remember a head tag, that's where we put all of our metadata into it. We're going to put the style tag, and typically what we would do is we would link our style sheet up to this, and so we wouldn't be doing this. But since I'm out today, when I get back, we will actually do another video, and I will show you how to actually link this up to your stylesheet.css. But for now, we can actually put it in our HTML page. So we're going to use our style tag, and within our style tag, we are going to put a border around our table. So we're going to go table, and we're going to say TH for table heading, and then table data, and then we're going to put brackets, and then here we're going to say border, and we are going to give it a 1-point solid black border. All right, and then the next thing you want to do is I want you to figure out where you're going to put this table, and the table that you're going to be creating is based upon the classes that you are taking here at school. So we're going to create just one table heading, and then actually we may do two different table headings, and then that's it for this video, and then I'm going to wrap it up next video. All right, so for the first thing you're going to do is you're going to come over here, and we're going to have to create a table tag. All right, so this is where all of our information is going to go. You always have to have a table row tag for anything that you do. All right, you would not just put raw text or raw data in here. You would actually have another TD or table data tag in here as well, and that is where we're going to actually put our information. So I'm going to go TD, and I'm going to put, in fact, actually, what we really need to do is we need to do a table heading for this one. Why? Because we're going to put the name of our school. So I'm going to go TH, and I'm going to say Curtis Middle School. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to say TR again, and we're going to give this headings. And you're going to do exactly what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to go, now we're going to use the table data element here. And I'm going to say, no, in fact, we're going to go back. We're going to use the table heading on this as well, because we're actually giving it more headings here. So I'm going to go TH, and I'm going to say, let's say course name. All right, and then we're going to say TH again, and then I want you to say teacher, who are you taking? And then I want you to say summary of your class. All right, and then I want you to lastly put another table heading, and we'll say length. All right, I think that should do it right there for right now. Let's take a look. All right, so this is what it looks like right now. The only issue I have right now is we need to make sure that this is actually centered across course name, teacher, summary, and length. So let's go back. All right, so what we could do is we could take this TH and we could use an attribute of a colspan attribute. Okay, so we're going to say colspan, and we're going to give this a value of 4. Why? Because this is 1 column, this is 2 columns, this is 3 columns, and this is 4 columns. So there's 4 columns, and we want this to be centered across those 4 columns. So I'm going to come back over here, and there it is. It's centered across these 4 columns. In fact, one last thing, what we need to do is we need to take this, and let's go ahead and specify what we're working with here. Okay, we're actually working with columns. So what we're going to say is we're going to use the scope attribute. Okay, we're going to give this value of column, because we're dealing with a column and not a row. So as our code keeps getting longer and longer, we'll be able to look at it and be like, okay, this is a column. And so I'm going to say scope. And again, I'm going to say column. And I'm going to come over here and go scope. And I'm going to say column on this as well. And then I'm going to come over here and go scope. And then we're going to go column right here. All right. And so I'm going to come back. And there you go. All right. So here's our school. Here's our course name, the teacher, the summary, the length. This is video number 1. We're going to come back and we're actually going to finish this up either in video 2 or video 3. Stay around. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me.